All right, what's up, guys? Mark Augustine here. And in this video, what we're going to talk about, what you're going to learn, what you're going to get from this video is the laziest, maybe the easiest way to make money online in 2025. And I don't say that to like hype you up. I don't say that to like, this is not some sort of like clickbait or whatever. I mean, I did a video with a gentleman a few weeks ago and he said the same thing. I mean, you could see it right
You
now.
want to add one more thing?
Yeah.
Like this is surprisingly easy, like stupidly easy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then editing. And so basically what you're going to get from this video is if you have 6 hours a month, 8 hours a month, which equals to like 2 hours a week, and you could dedicate that and do specific tasks, that could result in you making 1 to 3,000 US dollars a month. Now, if you multiply that into 8 hours a day, you can make 10, 15, 20,000 dollars. But if you work, if you just want to chill on the beach and work a little bit, like I did in Tobago a couple, and I don't say it to brag, but I went to Tobago a couple of weeks ago. Um, and I was on my computer making a little bit of money. And it only took a couple hours. So in this video, we're going to go through exactly what it is. We're going to use actual numbers and show you why it works and how we reduce the probability of failing. And then actionable stuff, actionable steps that you could take to make money online. All right, so what do you talk about? You acting like this? If you're looking at this video, if you reach this far, like, subscribe, and you're like, Mark, you talking about a secret? No, this is not. If you followed me before, this is not. I might be animated, but I try to base what I'm doing on mathematics. So it's basic. I'm talking about eBay drop shipping bulk theory. eBay drop shipping bulk theory specifically was mentioned by Jack Pittman as long as 8 years ago. And although how we apply it now may not be exactly how he applied it 8 years ago, because it was how he explained it was interesting. But what is important is that now we have access to AI, artificial intelligence, which is like a thing, but it actually gives us the opportunity to just do a little stuff, leave the AI to work, and then produce money. So let me go into my computer and show you some numbers, and you will get some context. So before I go into my computer, the basic drop bulk theory method that we apply in Ecom Sniper. If you want to check out Ecom Sniper, there's a link in the description. There's also a free course that we're coming out with. You could check that out as well. So basically what we do in Ecom Sniper, we tell our members, you want to get to 10,000 listings, and how you get to those 10,000 listings is kind of what I'm going to explain now. And you'll get some context in how we reduce the probability of that not being random. Because you could list 10,000 listings with AutoDS in maybe like 6 hours, right? So I'm not saying Ecom Sniper is not the only piece of software on earth where you can list 10,000 listings in a short space of time. So this isn't an ad for Ecom Sniper. I'm just mentioning that because Sam and I built it based on certain theory and so on. But I'm gonna go into my computer and share so you can see some things. So if you guys followed me before, great. If not, I'll say a couple of things. So when I used to use the sniper method, I'm not going to talk about the sniper method now. What we would do is build a sellers list, take their items that sold, and then sell the same thing. So how we apply the bulk theory in how I personally apply the bulk theory using Ecom Sniper is I built a sellers list. Remember, we're focusing on the time that you're going to put in, and I'm using data and some of my experience so you could apply that to what you could do in your own business. So I took about 2 hours of time to build a sellers list of 194 people. So that's 2 hours. So you want to spend 8 hours during the month. So after I got that list, I put it into Ecom Sniper, and what I want is all the items that sold at least once in the past 21 days. So it took me maybe like 1 minute to do that. I leave it to run through, and then this is the I want to focus on the size of these numbers, because these aren't numbers that I've used in the past. We talk about eBay dropshipping, I had 300 listings and even up to 2020 and selling like $50,000 a month. But you only getting 10% profit margin. Now you're getting 30, 40, 50% profit margin, but the method is a bit different. But that 2 hours got me an initial 25,000 listings. So these are numbers that you're not going to list 25,000 items. So I only want items that sold 5 times in the past 30 days, and I hit filter. I hit apply filter. So once I hit apply filter, it should reduce it. And now I have 1,005 items that sold 5 times. I'm confirmed that these items with this category, with this price, with this title, sold 5 times in the past 30 days. Now, the bulk theory is not that we're going to take the exact same item, because Ecom Sniper uses AI to change the title and so on, because we don't want the small margin that these guys are doing, and we're listing a lot more. But in a couple of minutes, you get 1,050 items that you put in the product hunter and the bulk lister, which might take you 30 minutes, and it then lists your items. So you would initially invest maybe 3 hours over 3 or 4 days to set your store up and get the items up, get the sellers list done and actually run them. And then once your sellers list is long enough, you run the sellers because these 1,000 items, you want to list 1,000 items a week, let's just say, 1,000 items every 10 days. So you have all the items for the next 10 days. Your work is done. So once you apply this method, you're systematically using data from eBay, but you broaden in the parameters by changing the title. So you're not the amount of sales you're not going to specifically replicate, but you're listing so many more the sales actually happen. And I've shown enough accounts. I'll show some accounts and follow-ups and so on, so you get some data. But the purpose of this video is just to focus on the time it would take, what you could actually get done. And you could make, if you have a little bit extra time, you can make $1,000 to $3,000 easy. Should be someone that just sits down and does it. Like, subscribe, let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Join the community. Being in a community that makes money online is very helpful. And if you guys don't know, I'm in Trinidad right now. It's a rainy day if you hear birds in the background. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Goodbye.